Welcome back to another video. I thought I would try to show the two tubs of fish. These are the platies or swordtails. Some thin leaf water sprite in there. You can see all three are okay. I don't think there's any fry yet because these were pretty young, still developing. So I have to keep my eye on them to see. I'm pretty sure they're swordtails. They were just really young. So I'm not sure how much of this video will be audible. Oh, the air conditioner shut off. There we go. All right, well now you'll be able to hear me. So anyhow, these I've been feeding them once or twice a day, and they've gotten through 2 heat waves, temperatures as high as 97. There's another heat wave starting tomorrow. It's supposed to be 91. It was 93 yesterday here. So realize there's not too much you can see. So we move on to the other ones. You'll be able to see less. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to net these guys out, put them in a little container so you can actually see them. And so since you really can't see anything, I'm going to do that now. What's a computer's favorite snack? Computer chips. Computer chips. All right, let me be right back with these things in a container you can actually see. Okay, before I get to the tubbed dragon guppies, I had to cull a couple of fish out of one of the tanks of the black lace cobras or snakeskins or whatever the heck they're technically going to be called. They were looking funky from the beginning, so I yanked the female. It's possible she may have jumped in from another container, but the odds are with the different looking male as well that they probably just developed out of the cross, since it is still a cross in progress. But very interesting. There's different attributes with the female. It looks kind of like a Tiger King Cobra female without the splotches. And this male, very small bodied, long dorsal, kind of similar to more or less a pingu or panda. Now the panda is a possibility because of what I used to cross to get the black lace cobras or snakeskins. And so that's very possible that it's probably definite that the male just developed out of an unusual group of fry, or well, actually he was the only one. So because I monitor the tanks really closely because I'm colony breeding the situation until I have it set. It's pretty much set the way I want it, except these 2 surprises came out. So I put them in their own tank. They're in a photo container right now. The stuff swirling around is live baby brine shrimp, which they're kind of eating, and they're kind of not eating. I don't understand it. So anyway, I thought that would be something kind of interesting to look at before I get to the last 2 parts of the video, which will be the dragon guppies that were in the tub. And just an update on Tiger King Cobras. Since this female looked kind of close to it, I thought I would show the Tiger King Cobras, a full-grown trio that I'm using as breeders. So I'll get to that stuff kind of right now. This is the group of the dragon guppies that I took out of the tub. And there's a couple of interesting things in here. Some like a long fin type females. So I don't know if they're going to stay or not. The plant in this case is hornwort, which I'll get right. That's the one of the longer fin females. There's a couple of them. And the males are starting to color up. Getting a mix of blue and some with blue and red. Now this one you see some blue and yellow, and this one you actually see some green. So they're all ones I'm going to keep my eye on. The bottom line is the dragon guppies don't breed true, despite what people say. This one looks like it'll get the larger pec fins, which I rarely get on in my line. This line started as dark blue dragon guppies, and they're still developing, so they don't have all the characteristics of the dragon guppies yet. And there's one that's primarily red. So it's going to be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. I'm going to let them continue to grow in the tub. Like I said before with the video, that there's quite a few in there, probably about 60 fish. Not 60 fish in here. I only netted out about 20. And so we'll see, but I definitely like the red dragon, since I went and spent money on a couple of pair of red dragons, and they have had fry. And I would love it if this ends up being a green dragon. But they still need the other characteristics, like I said, which is stuff that escapes my mind at the moment. I'll look it up and put it in the video description, because Philip Hamby was nice enough to comment on one of the dragon guppy videos, and a great comment explaining what's supposed to be in a dragon guppy to make it a dragon guppy. So 4 things, and I will have to read his comment again so I know what they are. But these look really cool. A little surprised about the kind of extended anal fins on these females, but the colors on the males are nice, and these are just starting to color up. I probably said it 5 times, because they're outside in a black plastic tub, and it's probably not plastic, it's probably made of something else. And they're under a light for the first time in their lives, I think. So they have some live baby brine shrimp in the tank, little photo tank. And the plants are actually doing pretty good out there, despite the high temperatures. Now, I did see some algae, which may be hard to focus on. That's kind of some algae in the hornwort. And I'm not thrilled about that. I don't know what in the world to do. It's going to be a work in progress with these plants, see how they do. I may just pick off I was going to say branches, the offshoots that have no algae in it. There's a better look at the female. Very strange. It kind of fascinates me about the red dragon showing up in there. Very, very interesting. So, we'll see. But, so that's what these guys are looking like. And I have, like I said, another 30 or so in the tub. What was the frog's job at a hotel? He was the bellhop. The bellhop. Oh, that's so awful. It's actually not bad. Alright, I'll wrap up the video with, hopefully I can get the good picture focus here on the Tiger King Cobras. It's an adult male, and they don't have the large pec fins, they just have some spotting on them. And the females have the high dorsal, much like that other female I showed you. So there's some kind of a chance that that female did jump from something else, because it looks off, the dorsal's pretty much constructed the same, with the same dots and stuff, but there was no splotches on that female. So pretty interesting. But these are nice. They did have some fry, and I got to get the fry out of they're actually in a 5.5 gallon tank. Not right now, they're in the photo tank, which I probably don't need to keep saying. And the fry are going to go into a small container for the next 2 weeks as I grow them out. So see if he cooperates and turns to the side so you can get a good look. If he spreads his fins, you can see that the dorsal is similar to the females. It's a higher dorsal but longer, And the tail is wider. It's almost a delta shape, except he's not opening the tail up, so we really can't see it. Yeah, hopefully, let's go, buddy. I woke him up. Alright, well, the tail is pretty well formed. There aren't any notches or breaks or cuts in it. It's more like a curtainy type tail. It's probably pretty heavy for him to drag around. So he's not going through the water as well as we'd like. So maybe we'll get lucky there. He opened it up a little bit. I'll hang in there for a bit. Let's see. There we go. It's a little better. So, yeah, you can kind of get the idea of how well they look fully formed, the males and the females, because usually I just have the young males, and when I sell them, I just sell young fish, like 4 months old tops. So, and it's a pretty good look at the female. And let's see if we can get a better look at this guy. But he doesn't really like swimming. I promise you he can swim. It's just he's not in a very deep container, so he's not moving around as much as he should. And no, I don't think he's going to cooperate. Trying. There we go, a little bit. But nice looking fish. They're really sharp looking line. And I've been pretty happy with them. I've gotten some, these are the lighter colored tails on the male. And I've gotten some that are an orange with the black mosaic pattern. So there he goes. Yeah, I didn't do a thing, he just did that on his own. There you can kind of get a good look at him. So I don't think he likes the light overhead. Or he doesn't like my face. It's one or the other. Or both. So there we go. Alright, well, I'll wrap up the video. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or you can email me. I put the email address in the video description. And if you're interested in buying the food direct, it's a couple dollars cheaper than it is on eBay. And it's $12 instead of $14. And you can just email me and we can set it up. So, alrighty, thank you very much for watching.